Hello? Hi, my name is Karen. I wanna, sorry. Welcome to Wrapped in Lights. I'm not a part of the band. Sorry to disappoint. Maybe next time. I'm kidding. So this is the Evergreens, and they have worked really hard. I know they have because I know most of them. Bethany, I don't know you super well, but I know you're talented. So between the five of them, there's so much talent. So I'm glad to be here. I know you're glad to be here. So please join me in a very Southeast Texas fashion warm Christmas welcome to the Evergreens.
Stories and tales of glory.
memories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Building monuments and towing hearts with the glory when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time, oh, the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. If you'll bear with us, we seem to be experiencing a pedal issue. There it is. Thank you. I heard it, but I know you had to fix it. Okay. Back to Wrapped in Lights. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party. Mistletoe hung where you can't see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Please clap for them for passing on this wonderful song. So well, hello everybody. My name is Emily, and so far we've sung songs that you probably know. And now we're going to take a little turn and sing some songs that I would bet that you didn't know them. Because up until now, they've just been living in my head and in our rehearsal spaces that we've been doing. But I wanted to add in some original songs because I love to write songs. And I did a show in September with a masterful band called the Metronomes. If you know who they are, I don't know. Thank you. There it is. And in that one, we did a lot of songs from the 70s, which I loved. But I didn't do any original songs in that one. But I did, however, do original songs at a show that we did in May called The Artist with a band called Fourth Man that you probably also just never heard of and didn't like. The inside joke there is that we were Fourth Man. But in that one, I did do original songs, and I missed that feeling, so I want to go back to that.
And this song, this first one, is called Wrapped in Lights. It is what the show is named after. And I remember, I think it was our very first rehearsal that we did. We did this song, and it was so crazy because when you hear it for the first time out loud, when no one has ever played it before but you and your guitar, it is very surreal. And it was four of us, minus our beautiful violinist, Bethany, because she joined us a little bit later. But we played it for the first time, and I was so blown away. And I thought, this band is going to be so good, because they're already doing so well, and it's only our first rehearsal. And so that being said, I had that feeling every time we played one of the originals for the first time. So that being said, the same way that I was introduced to the band through those original songs, I wanted to introduce you to the band. And so I will start on my right side over here. We have Placido Ramos on guitar. Who's and also backing vocals, Leon. We also have Joshua Ueda on the drums. To my left, we have Eric Richter on the bass. I've never worked with Eric before, and it was a beautiful experience when someone just knows what they're doing and they're easy to be around, and it was super fun working with Eric. And then last but not least, we have Bethany Wrench. Bethany didn't join us until a month ago, which is another thing usually in the past when we've done these. I guess I should say this is a school project. I never mentioned that. I'm in college and I'm a music student, and this is a school project that we have, which is why I have all these lovely volunteers that I'm not paying, but they just love what they do so much that they're super happy at every practice, and they take all my ideas and they make them so much better than when I said them. And so usually we do like a 4-month thing, and this time we only had 2 months. And also, we didn't get our violinist until halfway through, so we've only really been working with Bethany for like a month. But it's felt like a long time because she just feels like a really good friend right when you meet her. And she's blown me away. Stop playing is a really sad sounding piano. But yeah, so this first song we're gonna do that I wrote when I was 18. Most of these Christmas songs I wrote when I was 18 and 19. I don't know why. I haven't written any since. But I wrote this when I was 18, and then I worked on it a little bit this year to make it a little better. But yes, I wrote it when I was 18, and I really hope you like it. It's called Wrapped in Lights. The ice starts to thaw. There's one lady there. can't see past the glow. All I know is I'm so in across the room. He's had my eyes on him since June. I'm in love like a tree is wrapped in lights, and I can't see past the glow. Also, I meant to say this earlier, but we do have lyrics to the original songs over there, if you were curious. I've had people in the past say that they have no idea what I'm saying, so I wanted you to have it, just in case you needed it. But I don't want to forget anything. But yeah, so I wrote that when I was 18. We're gonna move on. And this next song is called Oz Cafe. And I don't know if you've heard of it, but it is a local coffee shop. It was a coffee cart, and they are opening a location, which is super exciting. And I remember writing this song when I was 18, and no, I was 19. I lied to you, and I broke your trust. I'm sorry. I was 19. But I remember they went to the Christmas tree farm, the local tree farm. And we went, and they were, I think it was like one of the first times that they ever did that. And so I was so enamored with it. I was like, that's so cool. And I'm friends with the people who own it. And I was like, that's so cool, it's my friends. And I think that it really stuck in my brain that day because it was coinciding with a very fun and fulfilling day that I had with some of my closest friends. And to set the scene for you, basically, I was, at the time, I was planning on transferring schools. I do online school, and I was planning on going to a different university in a different city. And I was suddenly hit with the reality that if you have a really exciting opportunity to move away, it also means that you have a lot of goodbyes to do and to give and to receive, because you won't be spending the entire month of December with your high school and childhood friends anymore. And And so I remember that day we all went to the Christmas tree farm, and all I could think was, oh my gosh, because I'm such a downer. All I could think was, wait, this is like the last time that this might happen. And then I was like, I don't know why that shocked me, because, you know, we're all growing up. And if it wasn't me, it was going to be her, and then if it wasn't her, it was going to be her. And I was kind of sitting in those feelings when I wrote this. And yes, I'll say this, I'm still here, and I didn't end up moving away. But what's so weird is as I've been practicing it and rehearsing it for today, I'll find myself crying, which is so embarrassing, but I am realizing that it's actually way more likely now than it was then, because we're even older and we're doing even more things. And so, ironically, I actually relate to it a lot more now than I did when I was 19, so I'm 21 now. But yeah, every sentiment I felt then, I feel now, and it's a very special song to me. So, yeah, I guess we'll just start. Drive me around the light show, just sit and stare as they glow. I'll never forget you, my shining knight, for you never took off your armor. Musketeers, my leading ladies, we grew from the ground we were raised in. Under the town in our freedom, everything is freedom means we're bound to start flying. And someday I'll live in a brand new city, and this well-worn town will just be a memory. So if I could just pay tribute to you forever, how could I tell it better than on that frosty day on the Christmas tree farm at the Ice Cafe, in your arm in my arm. I remember when this main street was as big as my world had grown. All the red and green parades we watched from the many there we go. And what I hate the most, I can't get this out and pack it in my carry-on, but I carry on, 'cause sometimes you leave behind your greatest love. And someday I'll live in a brand new city, and this well-worn town will just be a memory. So if I could just pay tribute to you forever, how could I tell it better than on that frosty day on the Christmas tree farm at the Ice Cafe, in your arm in my arm, just for get the rain, pretend it never fell on us before the lights got put up and our love got taken down. like on that frosty day on the Christmas tree farm at the Ice Cafe. In your arm, in my arm, it was a perfect day. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go? And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know. Thank you so much. Every time you clap, I am shocked. Not because of them, but because of me. It means so much to me, thank you. Yes, I knew I was gonna forget something. That's why I'm looking over here. But there is a little announcement to make, and I don't want to embarrass anybody. But seeing as we just played Oz Cafe, and Oz Cafe is a place, which means Oz Cafe has a gift card. And I also know that it's somebody's birthday today. I just wanted to say, Corey Winkler, happy birthday from the Evergreens in the Oz Cafe. And I hope you get some amazing coffee, because if you go there, you will. Yes, absolutely. We won't sing it because I know how that feels, but unless you really want that. But we'll let it be what it was, a moment. Okay, this next one I am gonna do by myself. That's okay. I feel like a lot of the songs that I've written are either, well, I guess the first one wasn't, but they're usually sad or bittersweet or something. And so this next one is kind of weird, the little story behind it. But I wrote it in 2020. I was 18. And we all know how traumatizing 2020 was. So if there's ever a time to write a sad song, it was then. But this song actually takes place in the summer. And it is both reflecting on the last Christmas and looking forward to the next one at the same time. The verses are really more like present tense in the summer, and everything else kind of feels like a dream that the singer is in. And I don't know why, but I woke up one day, and I guess it was like a rainy day, and so it was all dark outside, and it just made me feel like it was the winter, even though it wasn't. It was July, which was a very bad time in the pandemic and in the world. And I feel like if there's ever a time when you're gonna think, oh, I wish it was Christmas, it was probably then. And it just felt like Christmas. I don't know why. I feel like that's pretty random, but it felt like Christmas. And for some reason, I decided to sit down and write that song, Christmas in the Middle of July. And I was feeling and thinking a lot of things, because with Christmas comes both holly and ribbon, like we'll sing the song later, and lots of fun fun things like we get to do right now. And it also comes with a lot of tears and sadness for most people, if not all people. And that's something that I've experienced in my life. And I remember the year that it switched from like, oh, Christmas is so fun, to like, Christmas isn't Christmasing the way that it used to. And every year I kind of reflect more and more on it. And so I feel like a lot of us know what it's like to look around the room and the person who was always there is not, I'm gonna try so hard not to cry, is not there. And it can often feel like molasses or something that you just can't really get through. You don't even want to get through. And so I wrote this about the fear of like, but what is going to happen this coming Christmas when they're not there because you're supposed to be there. So yes, this song is called Today Feels Like Christmas. Today feels like Christmas. It's dark outside, and I become the person who hangs that room lights. I wish it would snow. I keep thinking it's cold. I forget that you're gone. Didn't have to go so fast. And there's a light on in the kitchen when you wanna come back. Everybody's home, they say hello. There's an empty hook where there used to be a code. And the lights were brighter, the snow was whiter back then. Yeah, today feels more like Christmas than Christmas ever will again. I'll get out my sweaters and put some coffee on. I'll see if my friends are in town, if they're down to catch up. And I don't know if you'll be hearing from me this time around, 'cause season's greetings mean nothing to me now. 'Cause you didn't have to go so fast. And there's a light on in the kitchen when you wanna come back. Everybody's home, they say hello. There's an empty hook where there used to be a code. And the lights were brighter, the snow was whiter back then. Yeah, today feels more like Christmas than Christmas ever will again. Have a happy new year and kiss the old one goodbye. 'Cause you didn't have to go so fast. And there's a light on in the kitchen when you wanna come back. And everybody's home, they say hello. There's an empty hook where there used to be a code. And the lights were brighter, the snow was whiter gears a bit, and my apologies. I wanted to have this part really down for you all, but I don't know if it'll be the most perfect thing you've ever seen, but I wanted to do a little group sesh. If y'all wanted to sing some Christmas carols with me, if y'all wanted to sing with me. Why don't we just do it without music? So, hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Beautiful. Yes, I don't know why I don't have these memorized. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Excelsis Deo, Gloria, in excelsis Deo. Everything's better when you do it with people. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. I had some others to do, but I think on that note, it really leads into our next song pretty well. But this is our second to last song. And I also wrote this when I was 18. 18-year-old me would be really glad to know there's something coming out of that year. But this one is going to have some different content and subject matter in it. So I wrote it when I was 18 and I was an intern at my church. And we have our annual sounds so awesome. That's my favorite thing to do. But what I didn't take into account was that I actually had to write it then. And there's writing like just because you get inspiration, and then there's writing because someone is like, hey, I need this done by this day. And I don't think I'd ever done that before. But so I had a lot of ideas, but none of them were good. And I just tried and tried and tried, and I couldn't really get the one that I really wanted. And then one day we were in our intern meeting, and my boss was on the phone, and I have no idea why these things happen at random times. But she was on the phone, and I was like, so I had like a little 5-minute break from what we were doing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've just written the whole thing. And so I got out my notes on my phone, and I ran out to my car. It was raining that day, and I sat in the backseat of my car with my guitar, which I brought, and I made a little rain recording, which was important because I was actually singing the song with somebody else, and they needed the song from me too. So at this point, I only gave them a week to learn it. I made that little recording, and I think that that's an important story because I don't believe that I just had a random idea and then I wrote a whole song in a few seconds, which does happen, but I believe that for this specific song, God was like, here you go, you're running out of time. And so we wrote this song, and then we showed it to everybody, and I showed it to the person I was singing the song with, and we ended up singing it for everybody. And since then, I've never played it anywhere else except for my house, and when my family gets together and we play guitar, I sing it for them. But other than that, I haven't sung it for anybody else. So this song is called King Forever, and to me, it's a breath of fresh air. As much as everything is so fun, all the gifts and the Christmas lights and the Christmas shows that you get to go to, I think that at the end of the day, if that was it, we would kind of be left wondering, like, okay, now, like, what is going to fill me up tomorrow? Like, why is Christmas actually worth it this year, you know? And to me, the greatest hope, especially since I really became a Christian, obviously, but like, when I really started to actually like live that way, it was like my eyes were opened to how peaceful the Christmas story of Jesus' birth is. So this is a song about that, and did you like it? You broke the silence. You came on a starlit night, fully righteous, yet fully inhuman light, glory in the highest, peace on earth to all mankind. The angels witness, announcing the birth of a king to lowly shepherds who ran to see the gift they received. Glory in the highest, peace on earth is here indeed. And the one we've been waiting for is waiting for us. Emmanuel is born, he is high and lifted up on the throne of faith. In faithful hands, he is Lord, he's King forever. You broke the silence. You dawned on a world that was dark. Good news of great joy to every searching soul from heaven waiting for us. Emmanuel is born, he is high and lifted up on the throne of faithful hands. He is Lord, he's King forever. He is Lord, he's King forever. So much for being here tonight. Whenever I plan these things, I never think anybody's gonna come. And so I'm just always pleasantly surprised. And so thank you all for being here, for letting me tell my little stories about my life. And before we go, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to The Cove for hosting us tonight, Bread of Life Baking Company, who is out in that room. Huge thank you, because sweet treats. I live for sweet treats. And also Village Creek Coffee Company, which is located in Silsbee, kind of on Main Street, and it's so easy to just, it's easy for me. I live in Silsbee. If you live in Silsbee, it's easy for you to just pop over there. Because for people like us, we have to drive like 30 minutes for coffee or 15 minutes, and it's been nice to have it just right in there. Yes, and a huge thank you to Gracie Hawkins, who has done so much work for us to be here tonight, or to look like this, and then also to my mom. She did so much work behind the scenes, and y'all didn't know that she was doing all that, but she was. So I couldn't have done it without her. And I lastly want to thank my Evergreens. I've had the best time being a band and learning all these songs. We've had a lot of fun. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Please be safe as you go home.